Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. McAdams just checking in again. I have another great book to read to you today. This is probably one of my favorite books of all time, and it is a narrative nonfiction, and it is written by Barack Obama, and it's called Of Thee I Sing, A Letter to My Daughters. And in this book, Barack Obama writes a letter to his daughters, and he talks about all of the, many of the wonderful people in the world that have done great things. And it's a reminder of, it sends a good message that everybody can do great things and how special you all are. So it's a really great book, and I thought I would share this one with you today. Barack Obama, Of Thee I Sing. It's illustrated by Lauren Long. Have I told you lately how wonderful you are? How the sound of your feet running from afar brings dancing rhythms to my day? How you laugh and sunshine spills into the room? Have I told you that you are creative? A woman named Georgia O'Keeffe moved to the desert and painted petals, bone bark. She helped us see big beauty in what is small, the hardness of stone and the softness of feather. Have I told you that you are smart? That you braid great ideas with imagination? A man named Albert Einstein turned pictures in his mind into giant advances in science, changing the world with energy and light. Have I told you that you are brave? A man named Jackie Robinson played baseball and showed us all how to turn fear into respect, and respect to love. He swung his bat with the grace and strength of a lion and gave brave dreams to other dreamers. Have I told you that you are a healer? Sitting Bull was a Sioux medicine man who healed broken hearts and broken promises. It is fine that we are different, he said. For peace it is not necessary for eagles to be crows. Though he was put in prison, his spirit soared free on the plains and his wisdom touched the generations. That's a cool picture, isn't it? Can you see his face? His two eyes up here, his nose, and his mouth. If you look closely, you can see it's made up of other things. Have I told you that you have your own song? A woman named Billie Holiday wore a gardenia in her hair and sang beautiful blues to the world. Her voice, full of sadness and joy, made people feel deeply and add their melodies to the chorus. Have I told you that you are strong? A woman named Helen Keller fought her way through long, silent darkness. Though she could not see or hear, she taught us to look at and listen to each other. Never waiting for life to get easier, she gave others courage to face their challenges. Have I told you how important it is to honor others' sacrifices? A woman named Maya Lin designed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial to remember those who gave their lives in the war, and the Civil Rights Memorial to thank the many who fought for equality. Public spaces should be filled with art, she thought, so that we can walk amidst it recalling the past and inspired to fix the future. Have I told you that you are kind? A woman named Jane Addams fed the poor and helped them find jobs. She opened doors and gave people hope. She taught adults and invited children to play and laugh and let their spirits grow wide. Have I told you that you don't give up? When violence erupted in our nation, a man named Martin Luther King Jr. taught us unyielding compassion. He gave us a dream that all races and creeds would walk hand in hand. He marched and he prayed, and one at a time opened hearts and saw the birth of his dream in us. Have I told you that you are an explorer? A man named Neil Armstrong was the first to walk on the moon. He watched the world from way up high, and we watched his lunar landing leaps, which made us brave enough to take our own big, bold strides. Have I told you that you are inspiring? A man named Cesar Chavez showed farm workers their own power when they felt they had none. The people who were poor but worked hard and loved the land, Cesar picketed, prayed, and talked. The people listened to their hearts and marched for their rights. Yes, you can, Cesar said. Have I told you that you are a part of a family? A man named Abraham Lincoln knew that all of America should work together. He kept our nation one and promised freedom to enslaved sisters and brothers. This man of the people, simple and plain, asked more of our country, that we behave as kin. That means family. Have I told you to be proud to be an American? Our first president, George Washington, believed in liberty and justice for all. His barefoot soldiers crossed wintry rivers, forging ever on. He helped make an idea into a new country, strong and true, a country of principles and a country of citizens. Have I told you that America is made up of people of every kind? Look at this page. Zoom in a little bit closer so you can see everybody. People of all races, religions, and beliefs. People from the coastlines and the mountains. People who have made bright lights shine by sharing their unique gifts and giving us the courage to lift one another up, to keep up the fight, to work and build upon all that is good in our nation. And that's it. Oh, no. Have I told you that they are all part of you? Have I told you that you are one of them and that you are the future? And have I told you that I love you? And then this back section here has little pieces of biographies of all those wonderful people that we learned about in the book. So again, a great book, sends a really nice message in these days especially. So hopefully you're all doing well, and I will check in with you soon. Bye guys.